Okay, I just finished doing the approach. It was kind of lengthy and long, but I put a lot of information in there. You don't have to say all of that stuff. You can just use, some of that information. But the important thing on making your approach is that you're introducing yourself. You want to convey that you're here to help the merchant. And there's got to be some things that grab their attention because there's people that call on them all the time when they're trying to grab their attention. But so like I said, one of the biggest things I'm finding that grabs their attention is the fact that we can lower the rate on American Express, and then one of the and get next day funding for their merchant accounts. And then it's kind of like icing on the cake is to be able to save them the money on the Visa, MasterCard stuff. So, but it's got to be something new and different. The other thing is just try to kind of focus on the cashback program. The way you can help a merchant understand that kind of quickly is just say, we also have a cashback program that can actually cut your fees in half. That cutting your fees in half can be a big attention grabber. And what you want to convey in that is, for example, like Discover. You're familiar with the Discover card and how they have their cashback program. Well, this is based upon trying to get the merchant to use their card and to increase their sales. Well, same thing with the merchant cashback program. The more merchants that we have on board, we can generate this cashback program to pay back, to the merchants on business volume that's generated through our company. So that's what you want to try to convey. These are kind of two things that are not that's going to grab their attention, that sets you apart from somebody just walking in. Hey, I can save you money on your Visa, MasterCard. So we can save money, and that is important. People do want to save money, but there's other things that are important too. And one, so you want to stress, the customer service, being there, somebody can get a hold of. We have an office. We pay people to sit there in the office, for them to get in touch with. You have the cell phone numbers, and we're a relationship, type company. And then the icing on the cake is the savings that we bring. And then with these new programs, it's just it really is a tremendous relationship and partnership. So think about those thoughts and how you want to convey that when you're doing your approach. So real quickly, I'll just do another quick approach. I would walk into the customer and say, hi, my name is Chuck Elbell with Paytech Visa MasterCard division. I just wanted to stop by and introduce myself and give you my card. I just want to tell you about some of the different programs that are available now with Visa MasterCard. You've probably heard about some of them, like EMV. There's a lot of people telling me they're getting called about the EMV cards that are coming out and how you need to upgrade your credit card machine. We want to give you some information on that. That doesn't have to be done until next October 2015. But there's some things about where you can actually pass some of your fees back to the customer, and what you'd have to do to be able to do that. There's some different debit programs where you can kind of guide customers to use debit cards and credit cards. Anyway, there's just a lot of different programs. One of our best programs that we're working with merchants on is called a cashback program. Are you familiar with the cashback programs, like with Discover Card, how they get cash back on their Discover Card? Well, this kind of works in the same fashion. The merchants, they're able to get cash back based upon the total business volume of our processor. And the whole idea behind a cashback program is to generate more sales. Well, the more sales we have, then we're able to pass cash back to our customers. Anyway, what I just like to do is do an analysis for you, sit down, show you some of these programs, see how it would affect your business, and then just find out if you guys sometimes people have problems. We talk to customers, they don't like they've had some processor in the past to do them wrong, or they've had some agent didn't take care of them, and then some people are just happy where they're at, but they would just like to get an analysis and kind of see where they're at today. And that's what we'd like to do. When would be a good time for me to maybe get a merchant statement, do an analysis, and then set up an appointment to come back and go over that with you? Okay, so there's the basic approach again. It's kind of, there's a lot of things to cover there. And when you're out cold calling, you just want to try something, see how it works, see what grabs people's attention. If you're getting sales resistance, like I said, use those understand how you feel type things, then come back with a problem that we solved for somebody else, or what somebody like what Gary Harris said over there, and then basically how we're going to be able to solve that problem for him. And just it's just all about selling, listening to your customer, finding any pain, and then seeing what we can do about fixing that pain. uh, so anyway, just I hope this helps out, and just let me know if you have any questions.